Greetings and welcome to RoadTripja, the heartbeat of Jamaica's roads. This is your excursion extraordinaire and guide, Dr. A. Today we'll be continuing our journey from Albion, St. Thomas, and making our way through the Poor Man's Corner community, and then we'll be heading out towards the Yallahs district, the Yallahs Bay. And especially for those who are new here, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button on your way in. If any value or new perspective was added to you during this course of video footage and audio explanation, go ahead and turn the like button blue. For those who like to have a more intimate connection with us, go ahead and head down into the VIP section, the comment. Feel free to share this video with your friends and family so all of us can be on the same page. So now we're moving our way through the Albion estate community. Now we're passing the West Albion, and now in a short moment we'll be entering the bridge, the Yallahs Bridge, which concludes the section 1A of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. But we're going to call this an investment project in the parish of St. Thomas. So this bridge is separated between section 1A and section 1B. So we have already completed or concluded section 1A, and now at the end of this bridge heading towards the Mark Bay direction, we are now embarking on section 1B. And section 1B takes us from the Poor Man's Corner community, or the Yallahs Bridge, this bridge, all the way to Morant Bay. And we'll get to that in a little while. As you can see on your screen, the roads are currently under development. Construction is somewhat occurring, and there is much work to be done. However, the degree of completion is not likened to that of the section 1A, but we see progress taking place. And you may be saying, but the roads in St. Thomas have always been bad, so this is just a case of bad roads. I must tell you that the roads were a little bit better, then they got a little bit worse, and now they're a little bit better. And we're truly grateful that there is some level of work taking place. So yes, this is us now in the Poor Man's Corner community, and this is going to be a hot spot when the road development, improvement and investment project has been completed. And if you'd like to see what inside this community look like, you can click the link in the description above. And I'm going to bring your attention that there is also a new gas station being developed in this vicinity. This gas station is on a commercial property, and it is being developed a little down from this centralized semi-town area. I am not quite sure if it's going to be an EV station or the standard petrol station. We know that gasoline as we know it, like for petrol, diesel, 87, 90, 93, those are currently being faded out of the new vehicles. So we are not sure if they are planning for the EV revolution that is currently pending. So in this vicinity, the gas station will be built, but it's not exactly here. There is a section where this development should be taking place. If I'm not mistaken, I'll try to put it in this video on the screen so you can have an idea just in case we pass it. So this is a beautiful Sunday for us right here. This is where the gas station will be built. I'm going to try to get you an aerial footage of what over there looks like. But if you check out the Poor Man's Corner video, which is in the description, you will realize that we actually had a screenshot or a video drone footage of what over there is looking like. So you can check that video out and be updated. Now we're moving further along, and these roads will be, it should have been a 4-lane initially, but I think they have agreed that it will be a 2-lane thoroughfare. But let us see what will happen in the long run. This now takes us to the community of South Haven. And if you'd like to see how South Haven looks in the community, you can click the video that appears in the description at this time. And this is a beautiful community. There is a beach on the right hand, right down to the end of the road. It is where they usually do swimming or surfing in most instances. That beach is free to the public, so if you're living in this geography or in this vicinity, you can freely enjoy that beach area. So let us give you a quick story. So while we're on our way out, the producer and myself, we were traversing in the Albion community. We saw an aged lady walking on the road, and we decided just to stop. We are allowed to get into the vehicle, and eventually you'll realize that we ended up at church. Yes, indeed, she was going in our direction, so we just took her where she was going, because we were heading towards the Morant Bay direction. And surprisingly enough, we ended up at church. We had no intention of stopping at church on this Sunday, but eventually that is what happened. And you'll see the church that we stopped at as we make our way on the inside, so you can have an idea as to how. And if memory serves me right, this is the Baptist church in the Yallahs area. So now we're approaching the Yallahs community. We have the Yallahs school somewhere in this vicinity on the right hand, and we also have the church, the Baptist church. We have the library as well in this area. So this is the church that we visited, if just briefly to make a drop off. And you know how it is in Jamaica. When we are driving on the road, sometimes we see people and we just decide to stop for them and pick them up. No hard feelings, even though we are not compelled to. In Jamaica, you know the vibrations. We just enjoy helping people and just being good sports. And now that we have made our delivery, we are now back en route, heading to the Yallahs Bay community. And I must say that despite what the news projects and presents, Jamaica and St. Thomas in particular is one of the safest parishes that I've always been mentioning. St. Thomas and Portland. They are two of the safest parishes in terms of where there is little to no murders taking place. If something happens, the most that will happen in many regards is that you may get slapped or get a little beaten with a machete, but other than that, you'll be all right, you know? So people don't just go around killing people. The news may propagate the idea that this is a violent war zone, but this is not the case in actuality. The only thing that had been missing from St. Thomas is the development of the road network, because this has been a hindrance, and also the development of different businesses and establishment in the area, because if we don't have traffic to drive people to the area, then the business will not be profitable as they could be to provide the necessary employment opportunities for the people in the community, and even to import those who are from outside the communities with the necessary skill set to support the needs of the community. So this infrastructural change is a beautiful thing, and we are truly grateful for the governance structure who had implemented, even though it was actually designed by the PNP party from about 2012 or a little bit before, but the first document I saw was the 2012 document during time of Portia Simpson Miller, and it was blackballed all the way up until we had green all throughout the parishes from St. Andrew through Portland. Then it was released for the project to take a meaningful and tangible form. So now we're looking at the whole area of the Yallahs Bay community. I will also put a video so that you can see what the aerial view of this area looks like. And as we move down, I should let you know that St. Thomas is currently under development, and there is a new hotel, the Russell's Hotel, that has been built, and it is behind this gas station. So yes, in this vicinity from Albion through to Yallahs Bay, we have 3 gas stations, 2 currently in operation and 1 that is pending. From us here at RoadTripja, we have to say walk, drive, ride, and fly good. Signing out is Dr. A. Have yourself a great day, and see you in the next session, where we will continue our journey from the Yallahs Bay all the way to the Pamphlet community.